Now the next thing we're going to look at is chords in the higher position. Now these chords that we're going to look at are in the key of E, and they're to give you an idea of some possible variations you can get just by switching chord inversions. Alright, let's first take a basic E chord form. Alright, E7 down in your root position. Here's the sound for the second position chord. Here's the sound for the fifth position chord, and then your E7 up in the ninth position. Alright, now let's take a look at the key of A, and here you have the open position, here you have the fifth position, here you have the seventh position, and here you have the 10th position. B7, you have your open position, your fourth position, your seventh position, and your ninth position. Alright, and then by using these in different combinations with one another, we can get some interesting sound. Here's example number 1. Here's example number 2. Now on the B7, I will use the bass string E, mute it very heavily so it doesn't really have a distinct pitch, but it has that bottom thump, and that's where I get my alternating bass for that B7 chord. So let's hear that again. Works, you see. You wouldn't think of it, but you can use an open E string as a bass for a B7 chord. This upper position B7, where there's no other easy bass note to grab with your finger, as long as you mute it enough so the pitch doesn't come out. Alright? Alright. And then let's take a look finally at example number 3, where we go higher up the neck. Alright? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so the idea is to use these chords in as many different combinations as possible. I've got a couple of blues written out using these chords, and although they look kind of complicated, they're just patterns. They're just rhythmic patterns with your fingers. So you get like, say, take your first chorus would be like this. Alright, and that pattern just goes all the way through, and follow the different chords, and you will have that sound. So there's some of the possibilities for chord inversions going up the neck.